This tutorial will show you how to use Sociamonials share buttons. First, I'd like to show you what the share buttons look like. Let's switch over to our demo website. So I've got several share buttons put together here, and I want you to change the way you think about share buttons. Normally these are one per page, and these are used to share a page on your website. So start thinking a little more broadly about share buttons. Think of all the different pieces of content you have on each page and you have as a company, and create a share button for each one of those pieces of content. So with the Sociamonial share buttons, you can have multiple share buttons per page. You'd never want to arrange them like this. This is just for demonstration, but just to give you an example, here's one share button that shares something. Maybe this is a page share button, and then down below we have an image that we want to share. If you click anywhere on the image, it actually turned the entire image into a share button, so people can share that particular image. This is also very popular with videos. If you want to share a specific video on your clients' news feeds within their social networks, you can do that very easily using our share buttons. So just to give you a little rundown what each of these elements are, this is where people type their message and share to the different networks. This is a preview of how it will look within their Facebook and LinkedIn news feed. And you can also allow them to check a box, and this will add a special message or offer to the end of their message. So this is a good place to put any coupons that you might have, or if you have a hot new white paper, you might want to add that. So your customers can help you share that additional content with their friends and colleagues. So let's jump in and make one of these. The quickest way to make a new share button is to highlight one that you've already created and then copy it. This will create a duplicate, and you can just change the URL that you're sharing and you're done. Another thing you can do from this window is delete any existing buttons, edit the buttons, or you can export the user list into Excel. So anybody that uses this particular button, I can actually get a lead list of those individuals by clicking this button. So I'm going to create a new one from scratch. Let's call this a demo button. Next thing we're going to do is add a link to share. When I click Update Preview, it's going to go out to that website and pull in the different elements. So this looks almost right, but let's edit this. You can make your share button share exactly the way you want. So when I delete Pulse, notice that it's already updated the preview. And let's tailor this description just the way we want as well. You can also change that image. You can scroll through the different images on the Pepsi website, or you can upload an image from your hard drive and use that as well. So let's choose our button image. You can choose any of the existing buttons, or you can upload a whole new button. You can also add a share counter to the right, left, or top of your button. You can embed a video, and this is mainly used if you're sharing a video. And what you would enter here is the YouTube URL or Vimeo or wherever you're hosting your video. And this will actually play the video within the news feed of your clients. Add a default customer comment. You can pre-populate that message field with whatever you want, just to get them started, get the ideas going in their head on what they want to say about that page or that piece of content. So this is completely optional. Add a coupon, and this is where you might say, let's just enter a fake URL here. Instead of view coupon, for your particular company, you might say, take 10% off everything this week only. And let's save and deploy this. We need to select an image for our share. Let's just stick with the existing Pepsi image. So now what we get is a whole bunch of options to add this share button. So we can add the share button to a page on our website, and by clicking here and copying and pasting this anywhere where you can paste HTML on your page, either through an HTML editor or however you do that. The share button to an email, this is stripped down HTML, which is just a button that takes people to the larger share button. And also we have add a share link to your white papers or anything that would be printed. So what we've done is we've added all the tracking code that your company has set up in the account preferences. We've added that to the URL you submitted with your share button, and we've shortened the entire thing into one nice, neat and tidy shortened link. So what this link does is you can add this to the footer of every page of a white paper, encouraging people to share the white paper. You could put it on a t-shirt at a booth if you're into trade shows. So there's a lot of different things you could do with this shortened link. And I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like. So when you visit that shortened link, you get a full page share button. They can add their comment and share, get a preview, add a special offer to your message, take 10% off everything this week only. And after this, it will provide a link. And that link will be trackable back to this individual who shared it. So you can keep track of your advocates, see who's sharing, and see who's driving revenue for your company. And notice that when I click close on this button, it's actually going to take me to that page of the website that you were trying to share. So it just took me to Pepsi.com. So not only are you getting the share, but you're also getting that individual driven back to that page, hopefully to get more engagement. So let's switch back to the interface here. The QR code is the same thing as this shortened link. You can add this to a t-shirt or a flyer or anything like that, and it will also take their cell phone all the way to this particular destination as well. And note that all of these things are mobile optimized. So that full page share button we just saw would be optimized for their device. So that's it. What I would like to do at this point is switch over to the reporting just to give you a quick view of what you can do on the reporting side with people that are using your share buttons. Now, in addition to the detail on the social CRM, that will pick up any information on what people are doing with your share buttons. But also there's a special share buttons report that will show you each one of your share buttons. And if you scroll over to the right over here, you could see the revenue. This is just a demo site, so there's no revenue. You can actually track the revenue generated from each one of your share buttons. The number of sales, leads, referred visits. So this is a great way of seeing which share buttons are working, which ones aren't. And of course, you can tailor the date range as well. Good luck.